What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Goblins Den. I really can't remember what the hell number this is. Season 1, though. Got a package, which I did an unboxing. So this is the second time I'm actually making this video, because when I was making it originally, the power went out and cut the whole thing. But anyway, let me show you the box. I found a store online that is strictly online. They don't actually have a physical store, and they also have their store on eBay. So I bought one book, and I got one book free, and it came in a big size box, which had bubble wrap on the bottom, bubble wrap on the top, and bubble wrap all around the book. That was also had two pieces of cardboard connected to it, wrapped in a bag. Now, and the shipping was only $3. Was it $2? $2 or $3? But anyway, because as you've seen the previous videos, I'm done with Midtown. Midtown can kiss my ass. They're scumbags. They suck, and I'm fed up with Midtown and all their bullshit. So I went elsewhere. Actually, a lot of my friends went elsewhere. So hopefully Midtown's hurting. Got this. This is cover price. This was it $3.99? The Amazing Spider-Man 1.1, Learning to Crawl. So basically, this is Amazing Spider-Man 0.1. Which, I hate those 0.1 craps, but what can you do? And this didn't come in a bag and a board, but it was free, so I'm not bitching. Amazing Spider-Man, Who Am I? So I got those. It's pretty cool. I'm happy. They came in a box. They didn't come bent. They didn't come ripped. Nothing. So I'm happy with this new person. They're doing well. A couple things I wanted to talk about, actually. Well, in general stuff, I guess. What the hell was it? Actually, it's, May 12th. I hope everyone had a fun Mother's Day for all the mothers out there. Me, unfortunately, I don't really celebrate Mother's Day all that much, or differently, I guess, because my mother passed away in 2007. My fiance, her mom, is still very much alive, so usually we spend time with her, but she's been very busy with her job, and my fiance's been busy with her job, so we had to postpone it, and we're going to try to do something next week. This week, on the 17th, however, the complex I live in is actually having a yard sale, and everyone is able to participate, and I'm actually going to participate in this. I'm borrowing a table from my mother-in-law, and I'm going to set some stuff up, a lot of double toys, double CDs, DVDs that I can't stand, and I'm going to try to unload that crap. See what happens. Hopefully I'll make some money, pay my bills, we'll see. But for Mother's Day this year, even though I don't really celebrate it in a way, I wanted to kind of honor my mom in a way. And when I was cleaning, well, not just cleaning, but I was redoing the room upstairs, which you've seen, I was going through all the boxes, because since we moved to North Carolina, I haven't even had a chance to go through all the boxes. So I've been doing that for the past week, just going through boxes. I'm like, okay, that's that, and stuff like that. Some boxes I've left alone because I know what's in there. Some things I don't even know what's in there. I just, as long as I have the count, I'm like, alright, I know I have how many boxes and so on. I'm actually missing a couple boxes, which sucks, that apparently never made the move to North Carolina, which I just realized now, which is terrible. So I don't know what happened. I guess the moving company claimed this is why you should always double check. It's way too late now, but they claimed we had a certain amount. I think we had like 300 boxes or something like that, and whatever it was. And when they all came in, the problem with moving companies, they don't give you a chance to really go over it. They're just like, oh yeah, here's 300 boxes. Here's your 300 boxes. Sign this. Okay, we're out of here. See you, bye. And they don't even wait around for you to even okay, let me count. And plus my laziness, which was stupidity, I just picked them up because we had a couch coming in and we had a bed coming in, and I was just like, we're not gonna have room. I gotta move this stuff. So rather than take the time and go over it, I just shoved everything in the storage area, and that was it. So I'm actually missing quite a few boxes. I think I'm missing 2 or 3. I know I'm definitely missing 1, but I'm pretty sure I'm missing 2 or 3 boxes. One of the boxes contained a lot of my old He-Mans, my old Transformers like Jetfire, Panthro, a lot of my Thundercats, so that's all gone. Which I'm sitting there, I was like, of course it had to be, that box, but what are you gonna do? But anyway, I did open one box, and inside I actually found all these my old G.I. Joes. And what's interesting is, that's another thing. In one of the boxes, I'm missing a lot of the vehicles, so figures. But found all my old G.I. Joes, and a lot of them are just, they're just done. Like, I have 2.5 bags that are filled with broken G.I. Joes that just fell apart. And if you know anything about the 80s G.I. Joes, that rubber band thing never really lasts. And it's pretty much what happened. When I was a kid, a lot of them were falling apart. And up into the 90s, I know a lot of the ones from the early 80s just fell apart. And surprisingly enough, I kept them, because I was like, kind of like, when I was playing with them, I'm like, they're broken, I'll never be able to fix them. I'll get a new one. And then, when you're a kid, you ask your mom for the same toys she already bought already. It's kind of like, And then by the time I was getting around to getting new ones, I was already into something else, and that's just how I am. So I put them in a bag and just forgot about them, and put them in a shoebox, and that was it. So I found the box that had all the broken ones in, as well as the ones that weren't broken. And a lot of them, like, I haven't seen them since the year 2000. I haven't looked at found that box. And a lot of them that were in good shape that I kept in their own little container inside the box just fell apart as well. So what I did was I went on eBay and found the O-rings, which are those little rubber band things that go in between the G.I. Joes that keep them together. And it was like, I think like $3 and $3 shipping. Free shipping, $3 and free shipping for like 200 or 300 of them. So I'm like, all right, hey, good deal. So I ordered those, and I'm waiting for them to come in, because what I'm going to do, in honor of my mom, even though Mother's Day has passed, I'm going to fix all my old toys, and I'm going to put them all back together into, working shape, and make them all nice, and set them up. Just to honor my mom for all the hard work that she did getting these things, because I remember, what the hell was it? I remember when I was a little kid, like I said, I was an only child, so I got everything. I remember she used to tell me stories like how hard it was for her to get certain toys, because she was at work one day, and these toys would come out, like, they'd show up, and if you weren't at the store like Toys R Us when they opened, you weren't getting that toy. She also made friends with people that worked at the store, so that she could get, like, if they didn't have it on the shelf, they would look in the back for it and see if they had it in a case, because kind of like Target, because my mom actually, she worked at Toys R Us when I was a kid too, so it was kind of, sometimes we lucked out. But she didn't work there very long. I think she was there maybe like 6 or 7 months, maybe even a year. But like when I worked at Target, you'll get boxes of stuff in, like, let's just say Ninja Turtles. Say you got 80s Ninja Turtles. Let's just use that, even though I know that wasn't a Target, but just bear with me. You'll get boxes of the stuff in, and each box will basically be the exact same figure, except there'll be 1 or 2 different figures in one of the boxes. But like Target, same thing like Toys R Us, you have a certain section for them, and that's it. So you put out, you just kind of like, overnight especially, like, you get a box, they put it out, that's it. They don't look to say, oh, hey, you know what? We have 6 rows of, Raphael, and 2 rows of Leonardo, but we don't have any Donatellos or Michelangelo. Let me go look through the box and see if I can find them. They don't do that. It's just basically, they're given the boxes, they put on the shelf, that is it. They don't, go in the back and look to see if there's any different ones. So my mom, like I said, back in the day, when He-Man came out and was big, she'd be there early in the morning, talking to people like, oh, do you have this character? Do you have this Whiplash character? Do you have this, Clawful character? Do you have this guy? Whatever. I don't see them, and they would go back and say, yeah, we do have a few. Which one did you want? I'll take these, or whatever it is. Or same thing with Transformers. I know Transformers, G.I. Joe, and He-Man and Thundercats were insane when they were coming out, because people were just, wow, especially near the holidays, because my birthday's in November and then Christmas, so everyone, my mom would usually try to do all the shopping in one shot and then divide it up, like, all right, this is for the birthday, this is for Christmas, this is for, whatever. But it was nuts. So I'm putting all my old toys back together, whatever ones I have, my old G.I. Joes. I'm putting, I think I might still have a few Thundercats I'm going to try to put back together. I know I have a lot of Ninja Turtles that are broken that I'm going to try to put back together. The G.I. Joe, I actually did a test run just to see if I could do it. And I took one apart that was actually in perfect shape. Took it apart, took the O-ring out of that character and put it in a broken one. And did it perfectly. So it works. I know how to do it. So that's a plus. But so now I got to fix the old guy. But hey, it works. I know how to do it. But let me tell you, it takes a lot of patience. A lot of patience. You got to sit there, and these parts are so small. I mean, it's easy, but it's time consuming. So I'm gonna, if anybody wants to see that actual video of me actually doing that, let me know in the comments, and I'll show you how to do it. Once I get the O-rings in, I'm just going to put them all back together. They're my first thing, and then I'm going to move on to Thundercats, Turtles, and so on and so forth. And I actually found in one of the boxes, which I was amazed, because I could have sworn, I knew I had them, but I thought they were, thrown out or whatever it was. It was a big old box full of old X-Men cards from the 90s, Series 3 Marvel Universe. I knew I had them. They were all in there. The whole collection's in there, except for the holograms. Tons of old Garbage Pail Kids, that some of them are in really bad shape, but some of them are actually pretty good shape. Old DC cards, tons of stuff. Spider-Man cards, Wolverine cards, everything. I was like, oh my god. But it was cool because it was almost like going down memory lane. I'm like, oh my god, I remember that. I found my Battle Beasts. I found some more Army Ants, some Guts figures, a lot of Muscle Men. So it was pretty cool. But that's what I'm going to do for my mom. I'm going to set the stuff up because the shelf that you've seen on the in the room, that display shelf I called it, I actually reworked it now and made it a lot more space. I had to move a few things around, but now I have tons more space where I can put stuff up. So I might actually do another video of that showing all the updates down the line. So we'll see what happens. But that's pretty much it. That's what I'm going to be working on. I hope everyone's enjoying the videos to begin with. I noticed I lost even more subscribers. Yes! I will not be happy till I'm down to no subscribers and no one's watching the show. But to everyone who is subscribed and does watch this, me rambling on and stuff like that, I thank you. And, yeah, I'm going to get back to work. I got a lot of things I still got to do. So, thank you all again for taking the time to watch this show. I know it's changed a little bit, sort of. I'm trying to do some new stuff. I'm getting in contact with all my friends. They're all talking about how we want to make a video together, get everyone together, and we're figuring out how we were going to do it, which we figured it out now. We just have scheduling problems. But all my friends are kind of on board. They're like, let's make a video. I want to be on the show. I want to do this. I want to do that. Let's discuss this. Discuss that. So hopefully down the line you'll see some interesting videos of my friends and I that we're going to try to do once scheduling clears up. My schedule is nice and wide open for right now, but hopefully that'll change. Oh, another thing. I had mentioned a long time ago, my fiance and I were trying to get a dog, a special breed of dog. But of course, the way our luck is and the way things are, it's not going to happen. So my fiance was kind of pissed off because we didn't get our house. We're not getting the dog we wanted. And, other things are, just kind of going downhill. But on the bright side, interesting enough, we found a dog, well, a breed of dog, that is almost exactly like the breed of dog that we wanted, but even more than half the price of what this dog was, because you can adopt them. Whereas the dog we originally wanted, that breed, you cannot adopt, you have to buy them. So there is luck, where there's a will, there's a way kind of thing. My fiance was upset, and then I was looking through these things, she was looking at it, she's like, oh my god, look at that. That looks exactly like, and I'm like, it's the same dog. No, it's not. And we looked it up, we're like, wow, that's what that is. So hopefully, we're really trying, by next month, we're going to try to get our dog. We've been looking at breeders and shelters, and there's a few out there. We're just trying to figure out our bills before we go ahead and get the dog, because we don't want to get the dog and be like, all right, we don't have enough money for a vet, we don't have enough money for this or that. So we're waiting, because the place we live in now, we're waiting for them to give us our renewal thing, to renew for a year or renew for 6 months or whatever it is we're going to do, which see how much it costs for everything. And once we figure it out, hopefully in June or July, if everything's all sorted and we're all good, we're going to get our dog. And he'll be a new part to this, the Goblin's Den. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I've rambled enough. And please like, comment, all that stuff. I would say subscribe, but that's up to you. My subscribers dwindle. But again, like I said, everyone out there who stuck around, all that stuff, I appreciate it. And it's not the size of your cave that matters, it's what you have in it. Later, everybody.